Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I got a story that I want to tell you guys tonight. It's a story that doesn't have anything to do with preparedness, doesn't have anything to do with skills. It's just a story that was shared with me as a much younger man by my wife's uncle. Um, we would go goose hunting down to Missouri when I was a lot younger, a lot of years ago now, and we would go down there and we would have a good time and we'd hunt and share stories and laugh and just do things guys do. But the one day, my wife's uncle, he started telling me this story, and it was one of those times, when an older guy is telling a younger guy something, you just know that it's something important and it's something that's gonna, stick with you. And that was one of those times for me. I knew when he started telling me this story, it was something that was important to him, and that's the story that I'm going to tell you guys. My wife's uncle was an alcoholic, and there came a time when he had to make a change if he wanted to keep his life together because his life was falling apart. And so he joined Alcoholics Anonymous. And in fact, he was one of the, I guess, beginning or founding members of a particular Alcoholics Anonymous chapter in one of the larger towns around here where we're at. And he would go to the meetings and he would like mentor others and that kind of stuff. And one of the duties that he had as he as one of the founding members of that chapter was go out to other towns and cities here in Michigan and start other chapters of AA. And one of the chapters that he helped start was up in Traverse City, Michigan. And he would go up there on his spare time and stuff, and he would work up there. And they had a little office and stuff where they did their stuff in. And one day when he was up there working in that office, they got a phone call, and the person on the other end of the line said that they were a agent for Johnny Cash, and that Johnny Cash wanted to take as many members as he could get a hold of the Alcoholics Anonymous chapter up there, and we wanted them to come to his show, and he wanted to go out and have dinner with them afterwards. And he wanted to know if my wife's uncle could help facilitate that. So my wife's uncle did. He called around, got as many people around from that chapter as he could, and they all went to the venue for that show. Well, they got taken in and they got front row seats for the concert, and they listened to the concert. And then when it was over, they kind of took them off to the side and they said, "We're going to go to this particular restaurant." And they went to this restaurant. A little bit later, Johnny Cash showed up at this restaurant to have dinner with them. And while they were having dinner, my wife's uncle, kind of, I guess, shocked about all this that was going on, he asked Johnny Cash. He said, why did you do this? And Johnny Cash said, "Well, it's like this. You can't keep it if you're not willing to give it away." And I think that's a story that should be told, and I think that's a story that should live on. My wife's uncle passed away many years ago now, but it's just it's one of those life lesson stories that I think it should be out there, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys here tonight. And it's maybe even just a little bit of a part of the reason for my channel, because I want good information to be out there. I don't want to keep what I know to myself. I want it to be out there and shared where it can maybe do some good. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed just this little story here tonight about my wife's uncle and his encounter with Johnny Cash, and just a little bit of a life lesson, one that I still carry around with me today, and now you guys know it too. So anyway, this is Modern Refugee. You guys have a good night.